What is going on, gamers? Aevatrix here, and today we're going to be talking about yet another offer from the bazaar. Now this one is a spend gems for packs event, but there's really only one pack, which is called the newbie pack. Now this is more towards newer accounts, of course, but I have something else to talk about other than this. Now as you can tell, this newbie pack comes with 10 gold bags, 10 mana packs, and a succubus legendary hero, all for 1 gem. So let's just say pretty much for free. They just need a way to actually exchange it. So let's go ahead and pay the 1 stinking gem and get our pack. There we go. Now of course I already have a succubus, so this is not going to help this account too much outside of maybe evolving the succubus later on. But there is something else that I want to talk about, and this is these I guess you can call them events that IGG has recently have going on. A lot of people complain about, you know, the rolling system, me included, and if they can keep up with the events that they have going on, like this succubus event, like the Pumpkin Duke event that just ended a few days ago, more than likely they'll have an event for other heroes, maybe like a Cupid event, etc. This is more towards newer players that are missing a lot of heroes, and it makes them more obtainable for them. Now here's something that I found kind of interesting when I was doing my my Pumpkin Duke video for the $5 that they were selling. Well, people were like, oh my god, well, I paid hundreds of dollars for my Pumpkin Duke back in the day, and now they're giving it away for $5. Yeah, and I paid hundreds of dollars for my PS2, and now it's worth like nothing. Think about it. You paid hundreds of dollars to have Pumpkin Duke years ago, and you still want it to be hundreds of dollars now? A hero that was, you know, released years ago? That just doesn't make any sense. Just because you paid that much doesn't mean that everybody else have to pay that much. So for that logic, every free-to-play player that has a Pumpkin Duke, you just absolutely hate them because you paid and they didn't pay. I don't understand that logic. And for these events right here, this is to have new players actually get involved with the game, look forward to you know, moving on up, and that's only good for the game. Here's another example of other events that are going on that are awesome in my opinion. Now take a look at this Arctica Soulstone pack. Okay, now you'll get 50 Arctica Soulstones plus other stuff, but let's be honest, the 50 Arctica Soulstones is what catches everybody's eye. You'll get 50 Arctica Soulstones for 3,000 gem purchase or more. Now let's go ahead and go over here and see just exactly how much that is. 3,000 gems would be $20, of course, because the bonus gems aren't applied. So essentially what they're telling you is, if you're patient enough and you can wait for 4 of these events to happen, you can get yourself an Arctica for $80. Now of course, if you're free to play, you know, that event doesn't really interest you because you can afford it. But if you're one of those players that has spent hundreds of dollars for Arctica and have yet to get it, this is a fire sure way of you getting an Arctica for $80. Buy the $20 now, get the 50 soul stones, and then the next 3 events that they have, buy them there as well, and for $80 you'll have yourself an Arctica. I've seen that already happen with Moltanica. They had a similar event for 100 soul stones so far for Moltanica. So think about it, these are heroes that not long ago people were spending hundreds, thousands of dollars to get, and now they are becoming available for much cheaper as long as you have the patience. So this only helps especially people at the lower end to catch up to those at the higher end. And let me tell you, from my experience, always looking at the same people, like for instance Guild Wars, we're always going up against the same guilds, the same people. Arena, always going up against the same people. Lost Battlefield, always going up against the same people. It'll be refreshing to see new people coming up. I don't really care if they're getting things easier than me. I had them for a lot longer. It's the same way when a new hero comes out. If you want that hero right when it comes out, you're probably going to spend more than somebody else that doesn't go for it right away. That's just how it works. if you want something as soon as it comes out, you're probably going to have to pay a premium for it. That's just how pretty much everything works in this world. But again, to the point, if you want to get yourself a succubus, if you somehow haven't gotten a succubus, this is the pack for you. For 1 gem, you get 1 succubus, and this is only up for another day and 6 hours. Now, this is the Android server. I don't know what other, you know, offers every other server has. But the point is, this is becoming very frequent, and if you don't have a specific hero, there probably will be a time where the hero will be in one of these bazaar offers, or for instance a soul stone offer, and you just have to be, you know, you just have to keep progressing, play the game, and eventually you'll be able to obtain that hero without going crazy spending. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that succubus will help you guys out. Keep in mind that with these demons, succubus might see a comeback. You just never know. So buy it. It's 1 gem. Just do it. Thank you guys for watching, and until later.